He punga, e mau e, the anchor that holds me. Now 74, I look back at a lifetime of living with my stutter. It's a pretty easy relationship now between us, but it wasn't always so. In my school days, I remember so clearly thinking how it must be just amazing to be a boy in class and to just stand up and answer a question without having to think about stuttering. Once I thought of an answer, straight away I would then be wondering if or for how long I would block and block and block and block. Sometimes it seemed to go on for a lifetime. I wondered so often what it would be like to just stand up and speak. I liked Coke, but how I grew to dislike Fanta. So often when ordering Coke at a counter, often with a big queue behind me, the "can I have a turned into Fanta. My feeling of disappointment was quickly followed by other feelings, often failure or defeat. Similarly, I often wondered what it would be like to be a person who could just say their name without thinking about stuttering. But the strange ironies of stuttering also. I remember one night in about 1960 when I was about 10 years old, my wonderful Uncle Bern was visiting and I was talking excitedly with him, blocking and blocking and blocking and blocking as I tried to speak. Then my brother interrupted me. I turned to him and "shut up" was my loud, instant and stutter-free instruction to him. Then turning back to my uncle, I resumed blocking and blocking and blocking. My lovely uncle looked on deeply puzzled and then later said to me how confused and curious he was about what had just happened with my speech. Yep, I thought, me too. A little part of me felt quite proud that he too was curious about aspects of my stutter. I shared his puzzlement at what had just happened, but I also knew that it was just one of the weird things about stuttering. Stuttering can be such an unpredictable and sometimes bossy travelling companion. Much later in my mid-30s, I had speech-language therapy, which changed my life and my relationship with my stutter. For the first time, using techniques I was taught, I could often have quite a lot of influence over my stutter. Having influence sometimes meant so much to me. It did not mean that my stutter disappeared, of course. It's never far away and visits me strongly when I least expect it. These days in the Start community, I spend a lot of time with people who stutter, something I really value. While we have all had different journeys with our stutters, so many of us have quite a lot in common and some deep understanding of some aspects of each other's journey. So coming right back to my anchor, my anchors, my loving family, whānau, friends, classmates and workmates, all those who mattered to me have given me love and made me feel loved, cared about and respected as Eric, the person. My stutter has always travelled with me, teaching me heaps at times and challenging me at times, but love of acceptance of me by others and by me have been my anchors.